Welcome to the LEGO Minifigure Finder, an exciting new application and a potentially successful commercialization for the University of Canterbury. LEGO is one of the largest toy manufacturers in the world. And the centerpiece of most of its designs is the minifigure. LEGO sold approximately 4 billion of them since 1975, and in 2011 alone, more than 340 million of them were sold. It is not only a great number of them that are being sold, but also there's a great number of different minifigures. So guess, how many different minifigures are there? If your guess was close to 5,800, then you're pretty good. This number is increasing every day since LEGO is introducing new minifigures every day almost. And some of the minifigures can actually be quite valuable. So guess, what is the value of this minifigure? If you were to buy this minifigure in New Zealand, you have to pay more than $560. Now this market is actually extremely interesting of buying and selling minifigures. And LEGO realized in 2010 that it is not making any profit from this market. So they introduced a new line of products called Minifigure, which is mystery bags in which a minifigure is. So what you see here is that LEGO actually acknowledged that minifigures are an extremely important market, and also that it's worth its own product line. And it is not only the children that purchase and collect minifigures, but it is also the adults. Adult fans of LEGOs, or in short, AFOLs, actually are causing or are responsible for 5% of all the LEGO sales. They organize themselves into groups, and if you actually calculate the 3.4 million of last year, that means 170,000 minifigures were sold to AFOLs last year. Down there you see an example of some of the amazing work that these AFOLs make. Here's a completely automated warehouse. And also they go at great length at collecting minifigures and then to display them. And there is also a marketplace on the internet where you can purchase and sell minifigures. The problem is that the price for some of the very rare and old minifigures is extremely high there, ranging up to more than $1,000. So if you want to get rare and old minifigures, you're actually much better off going to TradeMe or eBay or your local garage sale and hunt for parents who sell the LEGO of their children. But then you have a problem. You quickly need to identify a minifigure, to be able to make a decision whether you want to purchase it, but also to keep your own collection in order. So this is the problem that we're trying to solve. How can you quickly identify minifigures? We already published a catalog of minifigures that contains more than 12,000 photographs of minifigures. Now the problem is that this is, of course, very nice and you can look at all the pictures, but flipping through 400 pages to be able to find the one minifigure that you're after is still a very tedious work. So what we propose is a new application that works in the following way. You take a minifigure, take a photograph of it, and then the application will automatically identify the minifigure for you, tell you which one it is, how much it is worth, and whether you already have it or whether it is on your wanting list. This new application will then synchronize with our existing catalog app. It is in the nature of the mobile app market that you cannot charge users for updates. Therefore, to be profitable, this new application will have to stand by itself. And with this amazing functionality, it has all the rights in the world to do so. The technology that we're going to use is a regression-based decision tree classification. We cannot download more than 12,000 images, which equals several gigabytes of data, over a mobile telephone network. Therefore, we're going to train a decision tree, and then only this decision tree is being part of the application. This will keep the application file size to less, or for just a couple of megabytes, and it will still have the full functionality. The way we're going to achieve it is by first implementing the core algorithm and then putting it together with the graphical user interface. We will test and mature the application before releasing it into the market. And the important thing here is that we will have to need extra budget for marketing, because we have this market of multiple million of users of iPhones and Android telephones. But the problem is getting the attention of the users. They need to know about this application. Let me demonstrate. These are the sales figures for our catalog app. And in March 2012, we observed a spike. Suddenly, we sold thousands of licenses. Now, what happened had nothing to do with us, but it had to do with Apple introducing a new category in their App Store called catalogs and putting us up there right at the time when everybody paid attention to it. So we've been able to sell thousands of copies to people that otherwise wouldn't have otherwise known about our application. So marketing will be important. Getting access to the market these days is easy. We can sell immediately to millions of people. But getting the attention of millions of people is the true challenge. The team that is going to achieve that is me, myself. I'm a LEGO expert, and I'm also familiar with marketing. Dr. Adrian Clark is an expert on computer vision, and Nick Jensmer will develop the graphical user interface of our application. This application will become a successful example of how innovative ideas at the HitLab can make its way into the market and shine for the University of Canterbury. Thank you very much for your time.